If you're not Australian, you probably haven't heard of this meme, but it is super famous and the meme coin surrounding it is going absolutely ballistic right now. So none of this is financial advice, but without further ado, let's dive in to KANGA. So this is Kangarhold, and this is a coin built on Solana, but these guys are attacking every single social platform and going absolutely viral right now with their coin relaunch. It's all surrounding this incredibly buff kangaroo. Now, if we're looking at the history of KANGA as a meme, this is where we can really decide whether the narrative is something that we want to get behind. So here we can see Kangarhold draws its inspiration from the legendary kangaroo bodybuilder Roger, who captured the world's imagination during his time at the Alice Springs Kangaroo Sanctuary in Australia. Now, this was a super famous meme. If you don't remember it, you probably remember that buff kangaroo meme. That is basically Roger, and that is what the Kangarhold meme coin is all about. Now, in terms of narrative, in terms of movement, in terms of that kind of stuff, these guys are really getting behind the self-improvement side of things. So immense strength, towering physique, charisma, presence, this kind of stuff. And we're seeing a lot of meme coins get so much momentum from following this trend, and also seeing a lot of escape the matrix type stuff as well. So in the mainstream, that is super popular, and that opens the door for coins like this to get ridiculous momentum. Now, you're probably going to expect me to pull up a chart here, and it's probably a massive dump or something, but let me just bring up the KANGA chart on Deck Screener here. This is what you can see over the past few months. It is absolutely exploding. People are getting behind this token right now, and it's still super cheap to get involved. So overall, I'm going to say this is a massive coin that should be on your radar, and with the help of AI nowadays, you can see that yes, you can get some pretty sick content to surround this as well. Now, what are these guys doing in terms of products, utilities, software to help this grow massively? Well, here we can see they have an AI image generator that basically allows the community to create KANGA memes on demand. So you could type KANGA on the moon, like here. You could type KANGA on a roller coaster, and it's going to come up. So it really opens the door for creativity from the community, which will obviously bolster the comedic, humorous aspect of the token, allowing for more viral content and more growth for the project as a whole. Now, buying this token is super simple. It is on Solana, so you're going to need a Phantom wallet, but all you got to do is download the Phantom wallet, put some Solana on it, and then simply swap the Sol for KANGA. Now, you can do this very easily on the website using their buy button, or you can take the contract from their website and actually put it into any kind of swapping decks that you want. But as well as that, if we scroll down here, we can see the tokenomics are pretty decent. We have 0% tax, mint and freeze revoked. What does that mean? Well, basically, the devs cannot touch the contract and they cannot mint new tokens, which is great. We've got liquidity burned, so the devs cannot touch the liquidity now. That's in there forever. And the contract has been renounced, allowing for no changes from this point. As well as that, they do have a 1 billion supply, and they have a massive roadmap here in which, yes, they are ticking off these boxes ridiculously fast. I mean, here we can see social media growth. We definitely have all of this already. Merchandise, second music album, KANGA NFT airdrop, CoinMarket, CoinGecko, and all of the aggregators on DEXs as well. And they're also planning a play-to-game release. So that could be something that does bring a lot of momentum token, and putting it on your radar now could be a great way to get first mover advantage there. Now, in the next few weeks/months, they're also looking for tier 1 and tier 2 sex listings. So that would be things like KuCoin, Binance potentially, BitGet. And if they get any of those, think about the communities on those exchanges actually coming over and buying this token very easily. But yeah, lots of viral potential here behind this token. Definitely one that you should be having on your radar and you should be considering following. If we look at their X account here, we can actually see that yes, they do have tons of different content on here, and they're getting lots of engagement to back that up as well. But that is the KANGA token. Definitely check it out in the description, guys. I will see you in the next video.